Hey, welcome to Living 757. I'm sorry, I was because the table is see-through and I'm looking at Ashley's toe down. I'm so sorry. You know what?
For sure, Quincy is back.
Yes, back and more distracted than ever.
He clearly still doesn't remember how to work.
No, I do, and now I'm back working again. But I'm happy to be back. I have clearly missed all of February so far.
Most of the shows of February, not just half, all of it.
But I'm rocking the red. It's
Me
you know,
too.
it's American Heart Month,
It
and
is.
I got red everywhere. I got red here, I got red here. Like I'm ready. I'm ready.
do
I don't
you
know
have a
what you're
heart?
doing, but I'm ready.
Pink is the new red. Get it together.
Somebody don't know colors. You know what? You don't know your colors because I watched. I think it was the first episode that I was out a few weeks ago, and y'all were talking about the big game and the teams that were getting ready to play. And you're a Washington fan, but that day you had on Eagles colors. Explain that.
No.
Yes, she did. She had on green.
First of all, I had on green, like the color of the field. Second of all, you must be colorblind because you know the Eagles wear that feminine turquoise color. They don't wear
It's
green.
green.
It's
I think
turquoise.
their color
green is green.
Yes.
No.
No?
There's
Wait,
a difference.
I'm daltonic now? I thought it was green.
Yeah, I thought it was green
It's
too.
that
And-
girly teal color, and I did not have on teal. Thank you very
And that's
much.
what happens when the Washington Commanders change their names to the Commanders. Then the fans get all confused. Now,
Well,
what?
we're happy that
I
you're
was
back.
cheering for the Chiefs. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, they clearly won. But now, what I would like to do is also highlight, because y'all also talked about some cool things that were happening in Black History Month,
We did.
and with the two quarterbacks, Patrick Mahomes and also Jalen Hurts. They were the first two black starting quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. But there is some other good news that Patrick Mahomes has broken, and I believe he became the first black quarterback to win 2 Super Bowls. So
Super Bowls.
a lot of cool things happening during Black History Month, and that was one of them.
Not only that, continuing achievements in the sports world, LeBron James broke Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record for the all-time leading scorer in the NBA. Now, of course, the big thing on the social media outlets now is he the GOAT? And if you're asking me, I don't think so. I would rank Michael Jordan, Kobe, and then LeBron.
Right.
Mostly because you would never see those other guys jump ship to
I
a
agree
different
with
team in
Ashley
order
on
to
this
win.
one, and I think it also when Michael, it was different time that what we're living right now. Social media is a huge channel to help LeBron James. I don't know. I think
Hold up. Did y'all know this about that stat? When LeBron broke the record, it was on the 38th day of the year. He's 38 years old, and he scored 38 points.
And
That's
the
pretty
Chiefs
dope.
won the big game with 38 points.
You see that? So 38.
Lots of 38s. But before we digress to the next subject, I also have to point out LeBron James's 2 sons were sitting on the sidelines, and if you look at the pictures, they also knew who the GOAT is. They were both wearing Jordans.
I mean,
Can you imagine?
Yeah, that makes
Your
sense.
daughter she's wearing a T-shirt with a different comedian.
no, I cannot imagine that. Don't you ever throw that in my face.
But guys, this is not just
Hashtag
for
Toronto.
athletes. This is not just for athletes. Also, Beyonce, she also received the most Grammy award for her entire career. You
Yeah.
know, Beyonce, she's one of
Yeah, so
the
she's
most
got
famous
the
girl-
record
Oh my God,
for
she
the
got
most
yes,
Grammys.
the record for the most Grammy. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
it's
Thank
pretty
you.
dope.
Yeah, it is.
So many cool things happening.
A lot of things.
And here's a fact, okay? So there's so many things that, like usually during Black History Month is when people dig up a few facts and stuff.
Yeah.
So I realize this. When summertime comes, I hate cutting grass. I don't know if Keith hates cutting grass, but I
love
hate
it, actually.
I hate getting out there. Well, then you've never really cut grass.
I
Okay?
did.
He
No.
tried to ask me to cut the grass one time, and I told him I was going to buy one of those robot lawnmowers.
Yeah.
So he just does it.
Well, the inventor of the lawnmower is a brother named John Albert Burrs, okay? He patented the rotary blade lawnmower, and I know that there's an image here. Yeah, so he patented this on May 9th of 1899. So that is so cool. Had no idea. I mean, I know that, Black Americans, we have contributed so many things to this country, but I had no idea
Same.
that we invented the lawnmower.
Your grass is way too long. You need to cut it.
And another note, I did cut the grass many times, and I didn't have the one that I just drive by themselves. I was the one that you have to walk.
Push it, yeah.
So you
Yeah.
do a lot of exercise and you're 10 at the
Yeah.
same time.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a good workout, right?
It is a good workout. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I tell Keith. I'm like, it's okay, baby. Just get a workout in.
Well,
Yeah.
another important thing, guy, is like two local organizations. One is Operation Blessings International from Virginia Beach, and also Mercy's Chest from Portsmouth, Virginia. They are bringing aid to the earthquake victims in Turkey, in Syria. You know that we all know about this devastating news, earthquake in Turkey and Syria. And what they're doing is that they're serving hot meals and holding relief distributions in the hard-hit areas, providing food, water, hygiene items, and solar lights to people in need. I went to their website. I saw many pictures they're sharing. It's very devastated to see this. One of the guys one of the volunteers, he said that in some point they have to be quiet so they can hear people is still asking for help. It's very, very sad.
Yeah.
And it's so many ways, guys, that you can help. You can send Amazon gift cards, checks, your time as a volunteer, food, so many ways. So the websites are, if you are interested in and to help with this mission, you can go and visit www.ob.org. It's right on the screen, and also mercyschefs.com. What they're doing is incredible. So please, let's support this great organization here from the 757.
Yeah,
And
pretty
I
cool.
really love that even though we're a tight-knit community here in the 757, we really do help the global community
Yes.
when tragedies like this happen.
Yeah.
And we also like to celebrate the global community here, especially because we're such a big melting pot.
Yes.
And that brings me to our next topic. The 26th annual International Tattoo is coming back to Hampton Roads. It's going to be from April 20th through the 23rd. And if you don't know what it is, it's a celebration of military bands from around the world. And this year they even have a drum line from Ukraine coming in, which is super exciting, especially because they're going through such a hard time there. You know, they've been in a time of war for months now.
Yeah.
If you want more information, you can check out www.vafest.org, and that's taking place at the Scope. So definitely make sure you go check it out.
Yeah.
It's a ton of live music, great talent, and people from all over the world coming together for the International Tattoo.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
cool.
is a big event.
Like people coming all. Now you said this is when? In April?
Yeah, April
wow.
20th through the 23rd, but tickets just went on sale, so we wanted to make sure we got you guys that information soon
Okay.
because it sells out. So go get your tickets ahead of time.
Well, that's pretty cool. And if you're looking for some entertainment just around the corner, you guys can come up. Here's my shameless plug. My quality comedy series is back as it returned in January, and we'll be back on the 23rd of February. So that's on Thursday. You guys got to come out, get your tickets, and remember, it's at Dave & Buster's. If you buy your tickets in advance, you got a QR code right there. Scan it on your TV. If you buy your tickets in advance, you get a free unlimited game card for the rest of the night. There is no other show, no other comedy show in this area where after the show you can enjoy more games. Like,
Yes.
you got to get out there. It's
Actually,
that simple. Just come out there and laugh and then play games. Have you seen the people? Like, you were there.
I was there last month, and I keep all the cards in my table.
Girl, the cards have expired. You got to let those cards
No,
go.
but I went next day. You didn't let me finish. So I played them all, like all together.
Yeah, well, headlining is going to be Laughing Lenny. He's a comedy legend out of D.C. Also, I do the quality comedy spotlight segment, and that's featuring, he's the returning guy, the crowd favorite.
Oh, yes, I love him.
Yes, he will be back. As well as, can we put the flyer back up? Because I've been doing so much, I done forgot who, yes, I'm sorry. Munchie is on the show, Ryan Valentine and
Munchies.
Otis Jones. Yeah, so it's going to be a great show. A lot of fun, a lot of laughs.
Yes, for those that they don't have the chance to go to those shows, food is amazing, first of all. And then the show is incredible. I laughed
be.
all night long. I couldn't stop. I think I was on the first row, and I was laughing. So yes, I have a really great time.
Yeah, so come on out and get some laughs at the Quality Comedy Series.
Yay.
And before we go to our first break, I have to ask you guys something. Have you heard about all the weird things going on?
A lot of weird things.
As far
I hear
as,
every day.
as far as away from the show?
Yes. No.
No, Quincy. just
No,
going
haven't
somewhere
you
else.
heard that we apparently shot down 3 different UFOs, one over one of the Great Lakes, one over Alaska, and I think one in airspace that we share with Canada.
Hold a
No.
bit.
So they're not confirming or denying that they're aliens. But what would you guys do if you saw an
I will
alien?
run away. Zoom.
First of all, if y'all both believe in aliens, okay, I think I'm done on this show. Okay, just let it go.
The
Okay.
fact that you don't believe in them is
I
disturbing.
don't believe it. If I saw one in front of my face, I would run away. I think I panic. I will like a.
It
What-
depends. If they're tiny and cute like the ones from Space Jam, I might be like, oh, hey.
They're not cute.
Here's what I do believe in, that we're definitely gonna have a good show today, I tell you that. And we're starting it off by keeping it reals with Elixir Media.
And we get an important lesson from the American Heart Association.
And we have another great performance from Cody the Cloud. And coming up next week, continue highlighting the Black History Month. So don't go anywhere. We just started.
Black History Hero Spotlight are a series of digital video that you can download. These videos spotlight Black heroes who have made an impressive impact in American history. Share their powerful stories on your social media and/or reveal the legacy they left behind in any learning environment. Wherever you decide to display these videos, you help to educate the viewer on a history that is often left unseen. Visit www.theunseen.com to learn more.
Welcome back to Living 757. As you guys just seen, in this country there are many Black and African Americans who have made a positive impact. And there's a guy right here in the local area. He's a graphic designer in the 757, and he took it upon himself to honor the efforts of those such heroes like the Welcome to Living 757, Michael Jefferson. How are you doing, my man?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me.
Well,
Yes.
we appreciate you being here. Now, we just finished watching like a little snippet of what your project is. Now, you're the owner of a graphic company called Gravy Design,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So what led you to start this project?
With Gravy Design, I was able to work freelance for different organizations, nonprofit. One of the organizations was a church, and the church said, hey, every February we would like to spotlight a Black hero. Could you do that for me? And I was like, absolutely, that'd be great. Once I started realizing that these people have more in-depth stories, and it would be better than just a still or a PowerPoint type of presentation, but an actual video to kind of tell their story. So
Nice.
that's how it started.
I love what you're doing, and we just were talking before we start the segment. What a difficult process to go through the elimination process to find and highlight these great people through the whole years. But now, Michael, through the Unseen project, what do you want to put the focus on for this specifically, this project? And why is it so important for you?
I want to be able to kind of tell the story of African Americans being able to do all manners of things, not just being good at sports or singing or entertainment, but also we're patent makers, we're also inventors, we're teachers, we're scientists. So I just thought that these things need to be told, and the reason why that is important, so it gives people inspiration and encouragement to kind of go down their own track and say they're not alone, that if other people have done it, they can do it too. So.
Well,
That's true.
yeah, and I know, like, I'm always inspired by what, people do in general, right? But when I see someone who looks like us,
Right.
like, I get even more inspired that, oh, wow, this can be done. So what has the response been from people, like, about your project?
People love the representation.
Yeah.
They love to see who look like them, like you said, but they also want to know what are opportunities I can use this to kind of, train my kids, give them education, whether it's in school, whether this is a supplement to the school education, or whether this can go more abroad and like it's a high school or even college courses and things like this. It's a pairing of a tool that can be used with any type of curriculum or any type of situation. So people are excited. They love it, and they're trying to support.
Yeah, and it's cool because it's not just relegated to just Black History Month. This is all year round. so-
Yes, and I was thinking about that, Quincy. He touched a very important topic, that is the kids in education and how great to invest in them. So what is your vision when we talk about this topic, racism? Like, what do you want to put on there?
I want people to kind of get a good idea of what could happen, what could possibly be, and then kind of strive to get a closer understanding of what true American history is,
Yeah.
and all the nuances in that. And I think that'll kind of make us stronger as a community and be able to move forward into different opportunities to tell other people's stories.
Man,
Love
that is
it.
that is so cool. So let's talk about really quick before we get out of here, your graphic design company.
Right.
What's next on the horizon?
I want to do another set of these. I want to be able to kind of keep moving forward to bring the finances in. The first set is out. There's 35 of
Nice.
those. So I want to make another 35 and keep it going. And then employ other people to come in, other
Yeah.
designers, and then other writers and script writers to tell their own story. To say, hey, these are people that are important to Asian Americans and Latin Americans and Native
Yep.
Americans, and then kind of have an overall feel of what those people are and what they did to be unseen.
Hey,
This
my
is
man, this
great.
dope
I love what
project,
you're
man.
doing. Right there, we have all the information on the screen. Thank you so much, Michael, for stopping by today. And keep doing what you're doing because
sir.
Thank
can't
you.
wait for
Thank
the
you.
volume number 5. I know you're working on it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, Quincy, this is a great, great project. And also, do you remember, Quincy, when we get creative with our next guest?
I think I do. I think
Do
I
you
do.
remember?
Yes, because they were super, super creative too. Yes.
I know, and they also can help you to grow your social media.
That's right, guys. Check out these back scene shots of what we did. Yeah, behind the scenes. You know what it is.
Forward, just a little bit more. Shift this way for me. A little bit more. All right, lift it up. See, it goes right there. Down again. Okay, all right, 3, 2, 1, and lift up. There you go, and 5, 4, 3, yes, 2, 1, and walk out. There you go. Walk, 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 and jump. And lean. Whoop. Look at us. High five and down. You guys did amazing. Take a look. Walk, 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 spin. One more time. Left, right, and slap. There you go. There you go, we got it. Go. Yes. Come on. Yes. Perfect. That is actually really good.
Quincy says if he's going down, we all going down.
I did not say we're going down. What's happening here?
That day was so much fun, right, Quincy?
Right, yeah.
Now, our next guest ditched the corporate world, said bye-bye to terrible bosses, sayonara to 9 to 5s, and now they make a living by helping businesses turn their social media followers into dollars. Let's welcome Christina and Naya from Elixir Media. Hey, ladies.
Hi, guys.
Good to see y'all again.
Good to see ya.
The fact that they got Will, our producer, to do this move here.
Oh yeah, I don't even think I can do it like he did. That was fantastic.
All of you were brilliant.
Now, for anybody who's watching, we know how your process goes, but can you kind of walk me through the process when you have a new client? What all happens?
Yeah, so the first thing we do is like a deep dive into your brand. And this is really intensive. We spend so many hours researching. After we feel like we know the real you, we do the outline, which basically we conceptualize ideas that we feel like reflects all of your brand and core values, and then we turn it into magic. And we have a really fun day. That's kind of our specialty, right? Social media can be really draining, and photo shoots and video shoots can take a lot out of you. And so what we bring to the table is a really fun day where we take care of all of it and do it all for you, so you guys can be like the VIPs that you are.
Yeah, and the preparation was crazy because, Naya, God bless you. You had to wrangle in us via what like a virtual. It's like, okay, guys, okay, you ready? Are you ready? And we all had these ideas, but you always stayed focused. Now, I know that there's a marketing aspect, like a coaching aspect. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, Christina is our one and only fabulous coach. She can go ahead and tell you a little bit about our programs because she's really amazing with them.
Thank you. So I feel like what our superpower is seeing people in their highest self, seeing the true, authentic version of them. And a lot of times it can be really scary and really vulnerable to put that out online. There's fear of judgment, fear of looking crazy, things like that. And what we do is we coach women, who own businesses to show up as their true selves,
Nice.
to let go of those fears and to really go after the big crazy dreams that they want to.
Got you. So if a
Yeah.
guy wants to do it, you just say no, we
We
don't
make
want to.
special exceptions sometimes. No, but we primarily work with women.
Gotcha.
Yep,
Okay.
all over the world.
Nice.
Now, let me ask you this. Was it any different for you guys working with people who have their own ideas of how they should be in front of the camera as opposed to someone who doesn't? Were we annoying?
No.
Oh, you see how they said it together?
What do you mean?
They said no.
Not at all.
Did you guys practice that?
We love when our clients have ideas. We love to bring it to fruition. So like if you have an idea, a lot of our clients come to us and they're like, oh, I've always wanted to do this. When we make sure we do it every single time. So it was awesome that you guys wanted to put your 2 cents in.
Yeah, we like it to be a collaboration more than
Absolutely.
anything.
Well, you guys did a pretty cool one. Like y'all did so many reels, but there was one that we can all agree was a really cool one. So let's check this one out.
Are you drinking alcohol right now? Yes, I am. I've been working hard all week and I feel like I deserve this. I've earned this. It's Monday. It's Monday. Shut up.
Yeah, so it's just an example of, how y'all can make it comical, y'all can just make it like a lovable deal, but just so cool with what you guys do and, like what's next, and can you guys just tell people how they can follow you?
Yeah, absolutely. We live on Instagram, so you can follow us there at Elixir Media Co. And what's next? We do international retreats as well, where we coach women. So we just got back from Morocco a couple
Nice.
weeks ago. We're headed to Mexico. We'll be in LA next week, Chicago after that, London after that.
And
So
you'll
we're just
sleep
on the move.
never.
We sleep on the plane.
You sleep on the plane.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I have to give her a little plug too. She was the one who told me to go after my dreams. So thank you for that.
Yes, girl.
All right, now put on your chaps and hold on tight. We've got a cowboy up next who's ready to ride. Stay right there.
Welcome back to Living 757. This February 25th, PBR Hampton Classic takes over Hampton Coliseum. More than 40 competing riders gonna be here, including our next guest, that he will be attempting to ride one bull in each round. To learn more about this event, let's welcome to the show, Carlos Garcia.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
Carlos, how are you?
I'm very well. I'm very well. Can't wait for the big weekend coming up in Hampton for the PBR Hampton Classic.
I know. Now, I have a question, Carlos. Bulls are very dangerous animals. How did you choose to become a bull rider?
Well, it just kind of started as me and my family. I had a bunch of cousins. I come from a big family, and we jumped on a bunch of dairy cattle, actually. And we had a blast doing it. Watched the movie 8 Seconds, realized that it was actual sport, and we could do it for a living in the sport of rodeo. And it started as a young dream. Oh, wow, 2 decades ago.
2 decades ago. So were we talking maybe about when you were 11 years old?
Yeah, I was about 11 or 12. Yep, 34 now, so a little over even.
I cannot imagine what your mom and dad say when you tell them, okay, I want to become a bull rider, man, because it's very dangerous. Tell me a little bit about your experience when you started and all the phases that you have to go through.
Sure, absolutely. Growing up out west and stuff, there's a lot of the young kids they start in mutton busting on sheep, and then they go to junior bulls and junior steers. Well, I was from the New England area of upstate New York, so we didn't really have a familiarization with that. Mm-hmm. So we more or less just went all the way right out the door with 1,500-pound animals. And
wow.
I didn't really know the mechanics or was taught the mechanics properly at that point. I graduated from New York. I went to college and college rodeoed in Oklahoma
wow.
For a couple of years. And then I eventually moved down to North Carolina next to former world champion Jerome Davis. And that's where I really started to learn the basics of bull riding.
So when was the first time that you really jumped on a real bull?
Yeah, the first time my mom wasn't even actually there. My aunt was supposed to be watching me. And I got on, and he actually stepped on my leg. All I got was a little bruise from it, but I thought it was the cat's meow, and I've done it ever since.
Well, it's very dangerous. I went the other day to a club that they have these mechanical bulls, and I was looking at the people like they were falling like I'm pew pew, just flying on the air. I don't know how brave are you that you can do this sport for living. Honestly, kudos to you that you can do that.
Yeah, we definitely have to keep our bodies limber, try to stay in the best shape we can. Mm-hmm. And at 34 years old and a 2-decade career now, I've definitely had a lot of injuries. Mm-hmm. I don't have a long enough time on the show to tell you them all, but I've broken several bones, your jaw, your arms and shoulders, the general normal injuries, I guess you could say, for a bull rider. But praise the Lord, he's allowed me to still be able to do what I love to do. And these young kids in the locker room these days the average bull rider in the locker room is probably more or less 22 or 23 years old. So I'm what you would call one of the older guys or the veterans. But again, I'm just thankful to be there. Yep. And I give it to them as just as good as the young kids. And hopefully we'll walk away from the PBR Hampton Classic with a win.
Yes, well, thank you that you're still taking care of yourself and you are good. But now, let me tell you really quick, you have 3 top 15 finishes across all lists of competition, which is amazing. And now you are super focused on this competition on 2023. What we can expect this February 25th at the Hampton Coliseum on this show?
At the PBR Hampton show?
Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be some great bulls there. 35 or 40 of the best riders and the best bulls in the world. And this is, like you said, I've come up short a few times earlier this year at a few events. Mm-hmm. So I'm really looking forward to capitalizing in the short go, which is the top 10 scores are brought back. And I'm hoping to capitalize and try to get the win, as it could be, it could really give me a good push to be in the top 10 of the world standings for the PBR.
Awesome. Well, we wish you all the luck that day. We invite all our audience to go and check these great events. So I think the information was on the screen. You can go to pbr.com for more information and follow Carlos. Carlos, thank you so much. Keep safe on the 25th, and I hope I can go and see you.
Thank you very much for having me. Hope to see everybody out there.
Yes, for sure. Well, this it looks very dangerous, but not as dangerous as when the 3 of us, Quincy, Ashley, and myself, play games.
So this is a segment we like to call TikTok Takeover, where we find fun games on TikTok and we try to recreate them. This one is kind of a mashup of both Pictionary and telephone. There are different animals on these cards. None of us know what they are. I'm going to pick one up, and I am going to draw on Patricia's back. I'm going to get a piece of paper first, not going to draw on her nice jacket.
Please.
She, in turn, is going to try to guess what I'm drawing and also draw it on Quincy's back. And then Quincy's going to try to interpret and draw it on the easel. So
It's like a telephone.
it is. It's like a game of telephone, but none of us can really draw. So this will be really interesting.
It's gonna be nice.
All right, let's see.
Hold
Okay.
on. Hey, add some more paper. I don't want that bleeding on this
Oh my
blazer.
God, Quincy! I have like a 10 pieces of it. 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
If that
I'm not
bleeds-
gonna mess up your
Okay.
jacket. Okay. Oh,
All right.
we can see or we
Okay.
cannot see?
Don't look.
Oh, don't look. Okay.
All right. And draw slow, Patricia.
Okay.
Okay.
But see, if I put a lot of paper, you're not gonna feel it.
All right.
I'm ready.
All right, so what animal is it, just so I can have an idea?
No. We cannot know the animal name?
Okay, so what? Hold up.
I'm starting, Quincy.
Well, thank you.
Keep it up. Okay.
So this
Ashley, what is that?
Okay, so
Ashley, what are you doing?
can we know the category that we're drawing so we can? Thank
It's
you.
an animal.
All right, so it's an animal.
Okay.
Oh, hold up, can you do that move again? Because I was talking. Because the producers in my ear distracted me.
Ashley, can you do that again?
No.
No! Wait!
Hold up. This looks.
Ashley!
Oh my gosh.
This looks kind of like a dinosaur.
I'm doing exactly what I feel on my back, and I promise
Ashley,
you.
what are you doing? Wait.
All right, so. Okay. This. What? Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
It looked
Okay.
like.
You done?
LOL.
Hold
Oh
up.
my God.
So. What?
It was a camel.
It was a camel. So what did she draw?
Okay.
Hold on. So
look,
is mine close
okay,
to
this
hers?
is the real picture. This is the evolution to okay, let's see.
All right. So mine is closer. This is all I felt was.
Well,
all right.
because she was
Okay.
sorry.
All right.
Okay,
So
so
all
what
right.
do
So
you-
rotate.
Okay, so
To
we're
the
gonna
next
rotate.
one. Okay. Next one.
Okay,
All
so
right.
Quincy, that means
Yeah.
you pick
Yeah.
you pick the next card.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Next card. Let's go.
Okay, don't look.
Okay. What category?
I think they're all animals, right?
Animals? Okay.
All right. All animals.
Okay.
Here we go. All right. So this should be very interesting. All right. Let's go. All right. So I don't even know how to draw this animal. I'll be completely honest. Here we go. So
Make it
there.
easy, Quincy.
Okay.
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 Ashley, what is that? I can't hear any, I can't feel anything.
Hey, are you following me?
Okay.
All right. Now, oh, this is gonna be the ugliest.
Huh?
This is the
Paticas.
ugliest animal that I've ever drawn.
Ashley, what was that?
Oh, hold up. Yeah, I have no idea.
Wait, Ashley, do that one again.
Oh my gosh, y'all are gonna be so mad at me. All right, that is
Ashley, are you
it.
doing a chicken?
All right, that's it.
Ashley, are you doing a chicken?
It was a pig.
It was close.
It was a. Hold up.
What? Wait a minute.
Hey, I'm pretty
Okay, but
good.
listen, we are kind of close. We have chicken legs.
Wow. Yeah, no, mine is it's a pig, not a chicken. But good job.
How we come from this one to chicken?
Well, I thought whenever you were doing it seemed like it was probably a wing, so I just started drawing the
She
seagull.
All right.
even put a sun.
Oh yeah, at a certain point I couldn't tell what he was doing, so I just started drawing my own thing.
All right, so
But
rotate.
look at how I was following you. I think you do some legs,
Okay.
chicken legs.
Okay, now you go to the back. You can take my stack of paper.
Okay. Okay, what is the next one? What is the card?
No.
It's that pile.
Okay, the last one. Oh my God, no,
What's-
so hard. The next one. Okay, yes, this one.
no.
Okay, Quincy, we don't have time. The last one.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my God, super hard. Okay, Quincy, I
pulling
need
my
to put
hair?
this.
Girl, if you don't get the drawing,
So many people. Okay, dale. I don't know how to draw, so.
slow down. I can't follow that. What are you writing in cursive back there?
I don't know what I'm doing.
I think I just spelled the word CeeLo. You know what? These TikTok takeovers are really killing us right now because I have no idea. Patricia, I have no idea what you're writing
I'm
about that.
sorry, me neither.
Like you are, like, what did I just press? All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
All right, so let's just reveal this because
Okay, sorry.
I think I drew. What is that? She drew it. Hold up, you're drawing real stuff. I'm drawing what I feel.
I don't know
And
what I told you.
I feel distraction.
What was it?
It was a monkey.
Wait, you know what? And she wrote meow. Look, y'all got my
It
heart.
was a monkey in my car.
Y'all got my heart beating.
Nothing close
But luckily,
Sorry.
luckily, my heart loves you, ladies. And February is Heart Health Month, so stick around and see if you can be the beat. We'll be right back.
Monkey? Is that a monkey? Monkey?
Welcome back to Living 757, guys. Earlier this year, we all watched in horror as an NFL player suffered cardiac arrest live on TV. And although he later recovered from that medical emergency, not everyone gets a second chance. So here to talk to us today about proper CPR techniques, and February is Heart Health Month, we have Brianna Ricks and also Jalen Brown. How you ladies doing?
Great. Thanks for having us.
Well, you know what? Y'all are dressed nice. I see you got the red with the pink, and I got the red and all this stuff. But that's how, you know, people are recognizing heart health, right? So I got to start with you with the football player's name was Damar Hamlin.
Yes.
And when he went down, he was later able to be revived. But then a few weeks later, we lose Lisa Marie Presley to a similar type of deal. So what do you think was the difference between the two?
So medically, we don't know the exact difference between Damar Hamlin and Lisa Marie Presley's sudden cardiac arrest. However, what we do know is that Damar suffered a commotio cordis condition.
Wow.
It's a sudden blunt force to the chest that can happen in athletes, and it's extremely rare, but we were very thankful that he was completely given CPR right away, and those chest compressions in that time really saved his life.
Gotcha. So, Brianna, you are a specialist with the CPR or just with teaching other people?
Yeah, specialize in the CPR demonstrations. It's really important that people in the community know how to do CPR. We know that 3 out of 4 cardiac arrests happen outside of the hospital setting. They actually happen in homes. So we need everyone in all households to be trained in CPR because you could be doing CPR on a loved one.
Wow, you know, and I'll be completely honest, I thought this was going to be a bigger test here, but this is only just a portion.
Yes.
All right, so do we have a name?
This is Andrew.
Andrew.
Yes,
Okay.
and Andrew has passed out suddenly,
Oh,
and
boy.
he is unresponsive, and we are going to do CPR on Andrew today.
Okay, all right, so what's the first thing that I would need to know?
So the first thing you need to know is to make sure that Andrew is truly unresponsive. So just
Okay.
tap him, Andrew, can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me? He's not responsive.
You better not respond. I'll tell you that.
So the next thing you're going to do from there is call 911.
Okay.
If you're by yourself, you call 911 yourself.
Okay.
And if you're not alone, you have someone with you, they can call 911 for you.
Okay.
Yes, and it's important that if you're calling 911, if you're by yourself, make sure you put them on speaker so you can communicate with them as you're doing the compressions on the person.
Got you. So when you start doing compressions, is there a position in the hand?
So the next thing is you want to position your hands like this.
Like this,
And you
okay.
want to push hard and fast in
With
the
this
center
part
of
of
the
your hand,
chest.
right?
Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
got you.
And it's important to note that more than likely the person that you're doing CPR on will be much lower. You'll probably be on the ground. So
Okay.
they're on a table here. This is just for demonstration. And you want to push hard and fast in the center of the chest.
Got you. Now, you know, not being funny or anything, but we're not going to expect to hear those type of clicks.
No.
Okay,
But
okay.
that's how hard you want to be pushing because you got to
Okay.
think you're being the beat and you're being the person's heartbeat to try to bring them back.
Which brings me to this. Now, Jalen, this month is called Be the Beat. So what does that have to do with doing proper CPR?
Yeah, so Be the Beat is the official theme for American Heart Month. There
Okay.
is a musical connotation to it, and that's because there are certain songs, very familiar songs that you might know, that have the exact rate in which you should perform chest compressions, like One Dance or Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. Staying Alive is a really popular one.
Hold up. Can't stop oh no, I'm not starting. Oh, this is not an easy thing.
It's not easy.
So a person could really get nervous when it's like you have someone's life in danger, right?
Yeah.
And so it's a very important thing to get proper training from a licensed individual to help understand how to do that. And along the way, it is possible that ribs could be broken?
Yes, that is possible,
Okay.
but we encourage people not to be discouraged and not to, worry about that, because at the end of the day, it's about saving someone's life.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's about saving someone's life, and like Damar Hamlin, he also has a new foundation or something that's called #3. What is it?
So 3 for Heart.
Three for
We're
Heart, yes.
Super grateful and thankful that Damar chose the American Heart Association to collaborate with, and we helped him launch his 3 for Heart CPR challenge. And there are, of course, 3 steps. The first step is to learn. So you go to heart.org/3, numerical 3, and you can watch a 60-second video that will teach you hands-only CPR. The second step is to give. What we want people to do is make a donation, a life-saving donation to the American Heart Association to help fund educational resources and tools for CPR training. And then the third step is to share. We want everybody to share with 3 friends using the hashtag 3forheart. When you post your picture, use your heart hands like Damar does. And we just want everybody to take this challenge. It really helps. CPR saves lives.
Awesome. Thank you, ladies, so much for stopping by and for giving us that great information. You guys make sure that you go out and you support that. Now, becoming a survivor, that does have a lot of scars that comes with it, but both Ashley and Patricia are with a young lady who's actually specializing in, through her art, saving the lives of women with breast cancer.
Thank you, Quincy. Now, what do you get when you cross a Bachelor of Fine Arts with a Master Cosmetic Tattooer and Instructor license? You get this boss babe who is changing lives one tattoo at a time. Please join me in welcoming Karina and Katrina.
Yes, welcome, ladies.
Say that 5 times fast. Now, you donate tattoos to breast cancer survivors. How did you decide that you wanted to incorporate this into your business?
So I graduated college with a fine arts degree, and I just knew I wanted to do something art related, and I actually discovered areola tattooing. I thought I would be good at it, so the first step in that was to actually get the permanent makeup license, and that's kind of like the basic license, and then you get the master's to do areola, so it just so happened that I ended up doing it all.
Right.
But I love it.
What kind of tattoos do you do?
So we have a cosmetic tattoo studio where we do permanent makeup, eyebrows, eyeliner, lips, and then also areola tattoos, obviously, for breast cancer survivors, scalp micropigmentation, and then some permanent makeup trainings.
I love it. So, Katrina, welcome to the show. You are a breast cancer survivor, and this question I know is very personal. If you want to share with all these women that are watching the show right now, and they share your experience, they've been through that. From the emotional point of view, can you share your experience working with Karina?
Amazing. Very touching. Oh my gosh. I can get very emotional with this. The experience was just out of this world. Karina really gave me back. She gave me my life back, pretty much. As a breast cancer survivor, as a woman, you feel like your whole womanhood is gone. So that is a true statement. But now, I feel out of this world because of Karina.
Oh, I love to hear that because, we thought about this topic that is very touchy and very delicate at the same time. And just to hear your positive experience with this, it's just changed everything.
Now, you also have a documentary where you talk about all of this, about you making women whole again via, areola tattoos. Can you tell me about the documentary?
Yes, the documentary is actually a project we've been working on for the past 2 years. She is one of the awesome clients who turned friend, who we interviewed for the documentary. She, my biggest supporter, clearly. But yeah, the documentary is really to just kind of bring awareness to the service. I think a lot of people, when they hear breast cancer, they think about, you know, losing your hair and different things, but they never realize that you also lose your nipples and your areola, and that when they have to reconstruct it, there's now nothing there. So that's kind of where I come in to just kind of finish the job, is what you say.
And I have personal experience with a good friend of mine who her doctors have been begging her to have a double mastectomy because she has the BRCA gene. But she doesn't want to because she said, I just won't feel like a woman anymore. And I have told her about you on multiple occasions, still trying to convince her, but it's amazing what you do.
For those women that are, like you experience that too, it is hope after.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you do this as charity work, which is amazing.
Yeah, so I do it for free. It just kind of started, and then it made people so happy that I just decided to keep doing it. I would love to eventually start like a nonprofit and be able to expand it to more people and have my employees also offering the service as well.
I love it. Yes, I think more people should be doing this. So what other services do you offer in your studio?
So permanent makeup's the biggest one, and also scalp micropigmentation, scar camouflage, and some other medical tattoo services. Permanent makeup trainings, it's kind of a big one now.
So you also teach people to do it. Like we are seeing the before and after right there. That's the eyebrows?
Yep.
So you said scalp micropigmentation. For anyone who doesn't know what that means, what is that?
Yeah, I know, it's kind of a weird one. So it's actually for typically men, and if they're balding on top, you can actually tattoo little hair follicles, and it looks like you have a buzz cut. So it's
That's
a
really
newer
cool.
service. Yeah.
Yes. You know, sometimes guys have to need a little bit touch up. So Katrina, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Really quick, you want to tell something to the audience? Like, go for it.
Oh gosh, if you guys ever come across Karina Michelle, she is absolutely amazing.
Aww.
She actually just put life back into me.
I love
So,
it.
I thank her.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, and thank you for joining us and for everything that you do.
Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. We have to go to commercial break. That coming up next. We have Cody Coast performing live in our studios. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to Living 757. Quincy, it is a joy to have you back.
Yes, it is.
We missed you.
Can I, I don't know how much you missed me. Somebody, a fairy or somebody threw up on this. It's glitter everywhere. Why am I sitting in the glitter? I'll never get it off my clothes.
Well, now you have to explain someone why you have glitter in your clothes.
I'm not explaining anything. They can watch this episode, I tell you.
You know what they say about glitter, right?
No, I do not know.
Please.
No, it's just really hard to get rid of it. So
It
good
is.
luck getting it off your pants, Quincy.
It is actually glitter to stick.
Oh, gosh. Yes.
And you know what's weird? When you want it to stay on, it falls off everywhere. But
Yes.
then when you're trying to get it off, it won't come off.
You know what? Let's talk about house cleaning. Okay.
That's
The
a
next time I'm
conundrum.
gone and when I come back, let's clean this stuff up. Okay.
Okay.
Deal?
Come,
Okay.
come.
Yeah, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But it was fun to be back. A lot of
Yes.
good information, Heart Health Month, and yeah, pretty cool.
And what a great show. Thank you so much for all our guests today. Before we say goodbye, we have to remind everyone to follow us on Facebook, also on Instagram under Living757.
Yep.
Yes, and if you have any ideas for a guest or segment for the show, please send them to us via email at share@living757.com.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, just share living757.com.
And
TikTok!
yeah,
Challenges!
TikTok.
More challenges! Because I'm sick of losing.
are you just yelling random things out at this point?
Yes, I got glitter on my pants. I can't get it off.
You can't
Oh
get
my
it over
gosh.
there.
Well, this is the bittersweet part of the show where we have to say goodbye, but it's also amazing because we get to leave you with some great music. Enjoy Corey the Cloud.
Corey the Clouds.
It's just a letter to a younger me. Like gets easier. And we make it out alive. I'm up all night, I don't get no sleep. I lose myself trying to chase these streams. I keep my plans on the need to know, but if you need to know something, just ask me. I take cradle to grave, all the fears I entertain. I try to rush this process of the change I need the most. It's sink or flow. I give my soul to beat the old demons down. Finally be free of them like killing Pennywise a clown. I'm a little scared, but I'm still aware of the product of fresh amazed diamonds. I might need a big wallet. I'ma start a non-profit, teach some kids about dope artists, show them how to make some music, get them into any college, introduce them to self-love. When I was younger, I never had enough of it, but I'm getting better at it. Growing up is automatic. I'm just trying to take my time and just enjoy the movie magic. Movie magic. Movie magic. Movie, just enjoy the movie magic. Movie magic. Magic. But picture penmanship to the right down on my thoughts. Poetic pestilence, I'm played by all I've lost. I stopped caring about the stupid stuff that weighs me down. I started floating up, try to keep my head above the ground. I know it seems crazy, the ways that we've been changing, but I know it's for the best. I hope I make it through the stress. I feel the burn, I never learn. Feel the fall, I'm so concerned with the possibilities. I can't see what's in front of me. It's like my world is CGI, and I'm popping off the screen through the mental mirror mind. Try to measure all my dreams, my reflections, not my self-expression. I am more than my melanin. If nonsense can make country music, I know ain't nothing to it. So I'm dialing back the pressure while I double all my efforts. But I don't have time to stay static. The lights are on me, so I'm gonna enjoy the movie magic. Just enjoy the movie magic, movie magic, movie magic, movie magic. Oh, I'm gonna try to see the brighter side of all of this life. But I will strive to enjoy this moment.